Have you ever read something and just thought, wow, that flows so well? Well, today we're going to let you in on a simple but super powerful secret that professional writers use. It's called the present participle, and it can totally transform your sentences. Let's get into it.
So, let's say you want to describe two things happening at once. How do you do that without your sentence sounding kind of clumsy or choppy? Well, there's a really neat trick in English grammar that helps you do just that.
Now I know, it sounds a little complicated, but trust me, it's not. All it is the ing form of a verb, and it is an absolute game changer for your writing. So walk becomes walking, jump becomes jumping, and read becomes reading. Yep, it really is that simple. And just that tiny change is all you need to start linking actions together and making your writing sound so much more dynamic.
Okay, let's see what this looks like. You could write, she opened the gate. She greeted the visitors. I mean, it's correct, but it sounds a little robotic, right? Now let's combine them. Opening the gate, she greeted the visitors. See? So much smoother. It takes two separate actions and turns them into one fluid moment.
All right, it's your turn. How would you combine these two sentences? The chef chopped the vegetables. He prepared the soup. Go ahead and pause for a second and give it a try. You've got this.
And the answer is, chopping the vegetables, the chef prepared the soup. This is a perfect example of the basic structure. You've got the ing phrase, then a comma, and then the main part of the sentence. It's a simple little formula you can use over and over again. Okay, so we've got the how down, but let's talk about the why. Why should we even bother using these? What makes this technique so good? Let's figure out how this is going to make your writing way stronger. Take a look at this. She entered the library. She looked for a history book. You know, it's fine, but it's a little bit flat. Now what about this? Entering the library, she looked for a history book. Doesn't that just sound more vivid, more action-packed? Now, sure, you could also use and to connect them. She entered the library and looked for a history book, and that totally works. But using a present participle often gives your writing a more sophisticated, polished feel. So, to wrap it all up, these participle clauses are pretty much a writer's best friend. Why? Because they make your sentences shorter, smoother, and way more descriptive. What's not to love?
Let's just quickly break down those benefits. First, you get a much smoother flow between your ideas. It also makes the action feel so much more vivid, like it's happening right now. Plus, you get to cut down on repeating words like he or she, which just makes for stronger writing overall.
Ready for a few more? Let's see some more examples of this awesome technique in action. Seriously, the more you see it, the more natural it'll feel when you go to use it in your own writing. Check these out. Holding a flashlight, the explorer entered the cave. Watching the sky, the children waited for fireworks. Carrying heavy bags, the traveler walked slowly. Are you seeing the pattern here? In every single one, the same person is doing both actions. That is the golden rule you have to remember.
Okay, time to put what you've learned to the test. Here are 3 sentences for you to practice on. Go ahead and pause here and try to rewrite them using a present participle. Come on, you can do it.
So, how'd you do? Let's go over the answers. Number 1 becomes, smiling, the baby waved at her mother. Number 2 is, opening the book, the teacher began the lesson. And the last one is, wearing a helmet, the cyclist rode down the hill. Awesome work. If you're still feeling a little unsure, no worries. Here's a super simple 4-step trick to remember. Step 1, find the 2 actions done by the same person. Step 2, change that first verb to its ing form. Step 3, get rid of the repeated subject. And step 4, pop a comma in right after that ing phrase. And here's a perfect example of that trick in action. We start with, she picked up the phone, she answered the call. We just follow the steps and it becomes, picking up the phone, she answered the call. See? Easy. All right, as we start to wrap up, here's the main thing to remember. Participle clauses are like a secret weapon for writers. You can use them to make your writing flow better, paint a clearer picture, and just be more direct.
Now it's your turn to go out and try this. Start looking for chances to use present participles in your own schoolwork and writing. With just a little bit of practice, you are going to be amazed at how much stronger your sentences become.
I really hope this explainer was helpful. If it was, please do us a huge favor and hit that like button, share it with a friend, and subscribe to Nest Lingua. We've got lots more to help you take your English skills to the next level. Thanks so much for watching.